Hello Stars, Coach Cheshire here, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can modify a game of kickball or wiffle ball so that as few as 2 people can play it. Now what you want to do is set up your field just like you would a game of kickball or wiffle ball, okay, with home plate, first base, second base, third base, and the pitcher's mound. You can use whatever you have at home to do this. You can use paper plates, frisbees, just something to represent the bases and the pitcher's mound. In this game, each person is their own team, okay, so that's why you can play it with only 2 people. Now some of the same rules apply for this as it would for kickball or wiffle ball. If you kick it or hit the ball in the air and the other person catches it, that gets you out. Also, you get 3 tries to kick the ball in bounds, okay, or that can get you out too. Now when it's your turn, okay, you're going to try to kick the ball as far as you can, then you're going to start running around the bases. Now this is kind of an all or none game, okay, it doesn't do you any good just to get to first base, or to second base, or to third base. You've got to make it all the way around to home plate to score. So after you kick the ball, you take off running around the bases. Run around the bases all the way back to home, and then keep running. See how many times you can make it all the way around the bases before the person in the field gets the ball back to the pitcher's mound and steps on it. So that is your goal in the game. After that, it's the next person's turn, and then on you go. So, when it's your turn, kick it, run around as many times as you can. If you make it all the way back to home once, that's 1 point. If you make it all the way around twice, that's 2 points. If you make it around 3 times, that's 3. But if you don't make it all the way back to home plate, that's 0 points for your turn, and the next person gets their turn. Right. So I'm going to demonstrate real quick for you with Allie pitching here and me kicking.
Go, 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 go!
Okay, so I made it all the way back to home 1 time, so I get 1 point. I started going on a second time around, but I didn't make it all the way back home. So I only get 1 point for that kick. Next, Allie would come in, and she would get the kick, and I would be in the field. Now, if you have more than 2 people, that just means you would, say you had 3 people. You would just have 3 teams instead of 2. So after Allie takes her turn, then the next person would get their turn to kick. Anybody that's not kicking is just playing in the field when it's not their turn. So that's how you can modify a kickball or wiffle ball game to play with as few as 2 people. Get out here, outside, in the sun, enjoy the people you do have at home with you, and most importantly, just keep moving.